Hey friends, it's great to be back with you. Happy Wednesday. I don't know if you noticed or not, but today is the launch of the Holiday Star Collection, and I'm here to share how to create this beautiful one-of-a-kind Christmas card that I think you'll absolutely love. This has a shaker element using the Holiday Star Collection. Isn't this just stunning? The color combinations, the glitter, but also the simplicity of this collection. So whether you are a crafter that loves to create really exquisite Christmas cards, or you want to make something that is very simple yet still elegant, you're going to be inspired to get started with your Christmas cards. Now, before we get started, I wanted to ask, as you come on, let's have some fun. Introduce yourselves, tell me where you're watching from, and tell me the famous question, have you started with your Christmas cards yet? I know it's only July, but Christmas seems to come around a little bit sooner each year, right? So with this one, I just love the simplicity of it. You can keep it as simple or as extravagant as you want. So use these tips and techniques and just have fun with it. Within this collection, there is a beautiful stamp that I love for background stamping, and it comes from this set called the Large Holiday Star. There are actually two different sets, and they work beautifully together. Together, you're going to be able to make so many different variations of Christmas cards. So we're going to start with the card base first, and then we're going to build on top of that. So when you do background stamping, I always like to use, for the most part, like two different types of colors of inks. So today I'm using the French Ultramarine, and I'm using Cactus Flower. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more in. So I'm going to start by finishing off with my French Ultramarine. I did some of the stamping already. So I'll pop some in here, and you'll see that I had still some Cactus Flower on there. That gives a little bit of a purplish look, which is kind of cool too. So have some fun. What I love about the Holiday Star Collection, it has such a beautiful color combination. With the Cactus Flower, I am stamping it off one time to get a little bit of a lighter color, which it makes it super, super pretty and matches the papers beautifully within this collection. If you didn't see the papers yet, I highly recommend really just looking at those closely, and I'll show you more of it at the end. But it is so, so pretty. Now for this one, you'll see like this subtle like shading on the back of the star. So what I want you to do is just take your star, lay it down, and you can do some sponging around those edges. So just literally just go around the edge here. You don't have to do a lot, but just go ahead and do some sponging. So as we go through, let me know what you love about this. Have you ordered the Holiday Star Collection already? I know if you are an Insider member, you already had early access, which means you have access on Tuesdays. And if you're listening and you're like, wait, what is an Insider? If you are an Insider member, you get access to products early. You save an additional 20% discount, which is absolutely amazing. And you get free shipping on any order, plus access to all of our online classes that are valued at $30 each, which is an amazing, amazing value. And we have a phenomenal class coming up with the Holiday Star at the end of the month. So with this one, when you go to make this shaker, this has lots of layers. Now just keep in mind, you can keep this as simple as you want, make A2 size cards, and you're done. This one we are doing a little bit more dimension using our foam dots. However, you could keep it flatter and do less dimension. So we're going to start by adding this one first. So we're going to go ahead and remove our foam. Since this is a shaker card, you want to make sure that your foam is sealed in very well so that you do not have any leaks in what I call your fish tank. So you want to seal it off so nothing comes out when you put your glitter in there. So we're going to go ahead and peel all these edges off and go ahead and layer this piece down first. So as you can see, if you have seen any of the cards on the blog, if you missed out on that, there's amazing card samples on the blog, and I have a lot of card samples in front of me that I want to show you at the very end as well. So this is going to be your basic, like your silver luxe cardstock, and you could just stop with this. But if you are that crafter that loves all that layer and bling, you're going to go ahead and add the shaker element to it. You could even just go ahead at this point and add one of the focal sentiments just over the top, and you would be done. So like right here, this is a card that really just shows what I'm talking about. You could just go ahead, add that silver, add your sentiment and color it in real quick, and you'd have your Christmas card done, which is really pretty. I did cut out different aspects of these, and I have some little snowflakes laying on top that are going to be part of the shaker element. You can use a stamped image in the center that was stamped with the night sky archival ink. We're going to go ahead and just layer that in the middle. So I'm going to put my little pieces, had those laying on top so I do not lose them. So we're going to go ahead and glue this in really quick and layer this in the center. So I just love all the layering elements of the holiday star. It reminds me of like a star, but also a snowflake combination. So you kind of have the beauty of the shape of a star, but then the elegance of a snowflake. And like no two snowflakes are alike, this is a collection unlike anything else. And I just absolutely love the versatility of that. So your next layer is going to be this piece right here. This was stamped with French ultramarine. So we cut out the outline using the holiday star die set and stamp. And then we also use the inner one of these stars to cut the opening on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and peel this off next. I want to make sure everything is done. So as you're joining me, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if you have started creating your Christmas cards yet. I know for many crafters, creating Christmas cards is one of their favorite cards to create, but oftentimes we can feel stuck, not knowing where to get started or finding a design that allows us to create those 50 to 100 cards we want to create without sacrificing the beauty and the elegance and the glitz and the glam. So using the Holiday Star Collection will allow you to do that while still having a lot of fun creating your Christmas cards. Now, when you layer this, it's the same as the silver, so I just offset a little bit so you have that silver highlight. Do you see how pretty that is? You could stop right there. You could just add your sentiment. So you're seeing the beauty of just building from simplistic to something a little bit more advanced. So at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to glue your clear piece right on top and lock those pieces that are all glittery and glitzy in the center. So I'm going to add a little bit of frosting powder next. So we're just going to dump that into this shaker card. And I love the shaker element of this. I find it's very easy to do. So we're just going to go ahead and add that in the center, and then we're ready to add this next. And I'm going to use my Dry's Clear Glue and just add a line of that Dry's Clear Glue all the way around those edges, and then we'll pop our clear cardstock piece right on top, and that just locks everything in place. Isn't that so pretty? Love how simple that is, and there's not a lot of fuss with it. So this was stamped with the night sky ink using the outside edge again, and you're just going to go ahead and do the foam dots again if you wanted to, or you could just glue it right on top of your clear piece. Really doesn't matter. It's just whatever you want to do based on how much dimension you want to add. Now obviously if you're adding foam layers, the foam I find that actually is one of the longest pieces to do. So you could always do a little bit less dimension on it if you wanted to, and then more dimension for those family members and friends that you are hand giving the cards and that you want to add just that little extra special pizzazz to. Now you can layer this right on top, or you can also just offset that a little bit, but I'm going to layer it right on top of the blue. So you see the blue outline just a little bit, and then you are ready to add the rest of your elements and your glitter. So with this one, we're going to go ahead and layer it to our card base. So you can adjust your card base size to, if you want to do A2 size. We've done slimline cards, we've done 5x7, and even larger if you're wanting to have quite a large size card for those friends and family members that we're hand giving our cards to this Christmas season. So with this one, you have this beautiful kind of snowflake design that you can also go ahead and just add to the background. I stamped it in white, embossed it with white, and then just added a little bit of the cactus flower over the top. I did cut out 2 of these, and we're going to remove 2 petals. Now it's up to you. You could use 2 petals down here, 3 up here, but we did use 3 on each side. If you'd use just the one that you cut in half, you could totally just do 1. So it's totally up to you. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to receive this in the mail and start having fun creating with it.
It is so versatile and so much fun. So I'm going to cut this one in half, and we're going to pop that one on the bottom side here and just slip that underneath. Just something like this. And you can kind of add a little bit of dimension in there too by just kind of slipping that in. And then if you wanted to, you can have this little banner. This is a die within the Holiday Star set as well. So you have that piece that cuts out the small sentiments that are in this set. You have the Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Season's Greeting. So this set really covers you on sentiments, whether you want small sentiments or the large, bold sentiments. So you get to choose how you want to do it. Now, all that is left for us to do is just add a little bit of glitter to finish this off. Now, when you want to add glitter, what I highly recommend that you do is just grab your sponge, add a little bit of glue to the tip. This is super time saving. And it still looks like you spend a lot of time doing it, so you can just sponge around the edges of the star. You can sponge around the background. I'm just going to do parts of this so that you can see how this turns out. Now, for those of you watching, when you comment, like, and share, you're going to be entered to win this card. So make sure you do that by midnight Eastern Standard Time. And if you're not an Insider member yet, make sure to get signed up for that. It's only $12.99 a month. You get free shipping. You get an additional 20% discount. You also get access to our online classes each month while you are a member, and those are valued at $29.99. And you get that for completely free with your monthly membership with the Insider. So we'll add a link for that so you can become an Insider member. And if you are an Insider member, tell us what you love about being an Insider. So that is your basics to creating this beautiful, one-of-a-kind classic Christmas card that is perfect for you this holiday season. Before I go, I wanted to just show you some more card samples. Did you want to see some more samples up close? See the glitter, the glitz, the glam. Absolutely love the simplicity of how you can layer these, how you can add the window accents if you want, and then adding these bold focal sentiments. Those are the star of the show as well. These are the Starry Holiday Greetings. They come with the Holiday Star collection. Now you can purchase any of the stamps, dies, or paper collections individually, but from now until Saturday or while supplies last, you save an additional 10% on the I Want It All. So that's what most crafters do, is they get the I Want It All. So make sure you take advantage of that. And if you're an Insider member, you'll get an additional 20% off on top of that. And then you have something as elegant as this. If you wanted to create this card, you could watch our YouTube video we just launched. It's on the blog. That is also a really exquisite way to just create this beautiful one-of-a-kind card. And then you can keep it simple. Just do some soft stamping. We showed you this a little bit earlier, how you can just use an A2 size card, put the star in the middle, and add your bold sentiment. Or you can do like these window accents with tiny snowflakes fluttering around the inside. There are snowflake die cutouts in the large Holiday Star die, which are super, super fun. I have so many cool samples in front. I love the dark snowflake that just makes that pop. Here you've got the bold Season's Greetings. Here you have an easel card, which is really pretty, how it's on a clear circle. You've got the star, and then you've got the bold Happy Holidays at the bottom. And if you love your slimline, I just love all the non-traditional Christmas colors. I don't know what Christmas colors you like to use, but I find that these are so pretty. You can pull out your festive poinsettias that you got last year, or if you don't have those yet, now's a great time to add those to your card as well, and use those with the Holiday Star collection. So you can see there's many different color tones that work absolutely beautifully with this. You've got the star in the middle paired with those poinsettias, and it's perfect for ornaments. Isn't this so stunning? I love, love how this turns out. So once again, whether you are a beginner or an advanced crafter, the versatility of this set will allow you to create those beautiful one-of-a-kind Christmas cards that I think you, your friends, and family will absolutely love. I love the silver, the monochromatic color with this one. And this one is just so fun, like very non-traditional, using the background papers, using the pops of cactus flower color on there, or you can do something just very soft blues. And then this is a beautiful layered card using really the beauty of the paper, and then just adding those elements. So hopefully this inspires you to create your own one-of-a-kind cards the easy way this Christmas season. And if you haven't started yet, now's the time to do that. You can always have lots of fun creating with the Holiday Star collection. If you don't have it, I have the link below for the I Want It All, where you can get everything with one click of a button. But before you do that, I highly recommend becoming an insider member. For $12.99 a month, you get an additional 20% discount. You have access to the class we'll be teaching at the end of the month with amazing projects that you don't want to miss. Plus, you get free shipping if you're in the US. Our international crafting friends get 20% discount on shipping. So I can't wait for you to experience the joys of getting started with your Christmas cards early and creating with the Holiday Star collection. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time. Bye.